Hey guys, Charlie here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. This is season 2, man. Our female prison is starting to come together, but we've got a lot of work to do, and we've got a lot of loose ends I got to tie up too. Lots of great comments in the last episode. Thanks so much for your support, guys. Really appreciate it. What we need to do now is we need to start working on some of the logistics for prisoner needs, and I really want to focus on the needs that are the biggest issues, and that is laundry. That's a big issue. So I'm going to build this building here just to get it started. We're not going to be able to do much with it, but just to get it started, I'm going to build that. Then we've got a couple of toilets I've just put in here. And again, we're not pausing it, right? Still going. I'm going to try my best not to hit the spacebar. I'm also going to, I think I figured out a way to disable my spacebar while I play Prison Architect. It's a really bad way to do it, but basically I'm going to alter, within Windows 10, I'm going to alter the registry so that I'm basically rebinding the spacebar key on my keyboard to 1. So if I ever hit the spacebar, it'll go to 1 instead of stopping. I will still be able to stop if I have to by clicking this, but I won't be able to instantly do it like my impulse is. So let's make sure this is connected to water as well. Is there no toilet going in down there? No, it's just gotta get to work. So we have a new office up here. We finalized an office here, and I want to get, yes, psychology's done. Let's grab maintenance. We need to get on this because I need prison labor unlocked, and then I need to go right to cleaning. Because I actually have a few guards. Not this one. Not this one. There was one. This one's on break. This one's pissed off. And I can't tell why, right? Now he's going on break. So maybe it's because he hasn't had break in a while. But he's going on break. If I go to programs, no. I can't do policy yet because I need the research prison policy for that. So can we get that really quick? Let's grab that too. And then I think I want intelligence. I think I want security to go after intelligence right after we get deployment. So let's speed up time really quick. Just let this run a little bit longer. Can I afford this? I think I don't need to wait for it, but can I afford it? I can afford it. Okay. So we're going to have deployment here pretty quick. That's going to open up this option. There we go. And now we'll be able to designate rooms as staff only. All of these can be staff only, and they can start using the toilets. Because the guards won't use toilets unless it's designated staff only, right? So this cook, for example, is on break. He's pissed off. The staff needs system has been hugely changed. Now, I just want to spend some time talking about it because, guys, no joke, the staff needs, this is our failure condition. I'm pretty confident we're not, no matter how big we get, we get a couple hundred super max security prisoners, we get legendaries in here, we're fine, okay? We can handle it, right? If we can handle Scott Gordon, right, we can handle all of that stuff. But the thing is, staff needs presents an entirely new challenge to the game that you cannot avoid. You can't be gimmicky about it, You can't avoid it. You can't just be like, oh, I'll just forgive that guard. I'll just forgive that prisoner, and then they won't be mad anymore. You can't do that in this because staff needs is this perpetuating thing that you have to address like every single time. And this is going to be the condition that's going to ultimately lead to our failure. So this guard is pissed off probably because of his bladder. I can't tell that because I don't have a psychologist. We can get one, though, so let's go ahead and hire one really quick. I actually want him to be in this office, but it's fine for now. As long as I can see, needs. So I have one. I should be able to see needs now. Here's my staff needs. Bladder was the big thing. So they're getting rid of their bladder and bowels now. That was the critical thing. They wouldn't use this because I didn't designate them as staff only, because I didn't have deployment. Now that I have deployment, they can be staff only, and these guys can use them. I'm not sure why they're only using the one. There are several choices to make here. There we go. And there's that. Now, the prisoner needs is family and food. We can understand food. They've been in their cell for a while. We also have a new intake coming in now, and they're finally going to go through reception. That's great. Are there any people here with babies? That's a question. It doesn't look like it. I think we lucked out again. No babies today. Sweet. Awesome. So we're making $1,000 a day. We can afford to have a few more guards. So I'm going to make 8 guards, and then I'm also going to have I think 1 additional cook. Now, we have to be careful with hiring staff because they get really expensive. But at the same time, the more staff I have, the more I can have on break. And the more often people can go on break, which is going to lead to us having a lot less time, or a lot less of a difficult time with staff needs. Staff needs, I know I'm gonna focus on this a lot today because I really want to emphasize just how difficult this system is now. It does not just affect guards anymore. I'm sort of giving a recap for anyone who hasn't been paying attention to it. It now affects cooks, janitors, and gardeners, as well as guards, and guards of all variants. So, essentially, everyone except workmen are going to be affected by this. Let's open this door for them. I need to find a new solution for visitation, and I think it's going to be up here. I think I'm going to get rid of this door. That's going to mean that prisoners are going to have to come in from the other side. I don't know. I'm gonna want to get rid of this door, I think, because this makes everybody want to go this way, and I don't want them to do that. The warden's going to go outside. Our new warden, Safara Aknova. She's looking for contraband. We should actually do a shakedown tonight. So, not only does it affect them there, but if I take a look at this, and their needs, let's say they all get super pissed off, right? And I can see them individually by going down here. So we have guards and cooks. Normally there'd be janitors and gardeners too, but I haven't unlocked the ability to have those yet, and I have none of them in the prison. That's going to take an additional 5 hours before I can grab these two. Or prison labor. We're going to go to prison labor first, but then I'm going to go here. And if they get too upset for too long a period of time, they'll go on strike. That's a new thing. They'll go on strike, which means they're going to go out to the front of the prison. They're not going to work. They're going to make demands, and if I don't satisfy those demands, they'll just stay out here, and they won't work. And that's the majority of the staff that are going to do that. It's not all of them, but the vast majority of them will be out there on strike. Okay? So we'll have a skeleton crew for a while. Some of the things I can do to make them happy if they get too upset. Some of the things I can do to make them happy, if I can get to policy, which I can't do yet until I get prison policy, but once I can get to policy, then I can start like managing how long they can be on breaks, how many staff can be on breaks at one time. I can start managing how much I pay them. If they are too stressed, if they're too stressed out or they're too unhappy, I can raise their pay and sort of satisfy that a little bit. But here's the big thing, and this is why I say that staff needs is going to be kind of our lose condition. If we do lose, it's probably going to be because of that. And it's because there's a new thing now where the guards, is it in staff needs as a tab, or does it show? I think it's comfort. No, it's safety. Yeah, guards have a safety rating, okay? Even working in a prison, your staff have a right to safety. High danger levels or constant fights will make your staff feel unsafe, though this can be countered somewhat by having better equipped guards. So if I give them more equipment, it will make them feel safer even if there's a lot of fights. But here's the thing though. Every time a staff member dies, every time a guard dies, for example, all my staff get a debuff to their safety, and they start feeling uneasy about their job. And this is a permanent debuff per guard that dies. Let that sink in for a second. Every time a guard dies, the staff gets a little debuff. And it's not huge, it's not extreme. This gun's exhausted, and he's pissed off, and he's on break, and he's working his way. His bowels, his bladder, he needs lots of rest. He's getting recreation now. Hopefully he's going to get rest soon. We got plenty of chairs set up. I hope you take care of that need first. Once I get prison policy, I'll be able to tell him he can be on break longer, because it doesn't matter how big the staff room is if they can't use it. They need to have a chance to use it. It doesn't matter how big it is. Why is there a big door here for the kitchen? That's wrong. Dismantle this. That's not the right door for this. Let's put a regular staff door here. Actually, I think I wanted the door here, didn't I? I think I did. We're going to dismantle this door and put this door in place. These guys should be able to get through the kitchen, no problem. Now, we're going to need to feed more prisoners now, so I think it's time to get on another cooker. And I think it's time to get another fridge. Maybe 2 fridges. I'm also going to put in another sink. So I'm going to really give them the tools necessary to make this happen for them. Right? I want to give them the good stuff here. Okay. So anyway, that's staff needs. It's a big deal. And every time a guard dies, permanent safety debuff. And if they don't feel safe enough, they're going to go on strike. Or they're going to demand more money for hazardous work conditions. So think about that relative to the last series, right? We had Scott Gordon, who killed, what was it, like 300 guards single-handedly, not to mention all the other guards that died throughout the series, riots and things like that, right? That would be the end of us, right? It's going to be way too much. They'll have a permanent... So think about the other series we had, right? With Prison Town, Scott Gordon, right? He killed like what, 300 guards single-handedly? I mean, like there'd be no way for us to recover from that now. That would cause a permanent debuff to safety on all of our staff. Just too much to handle, and it would be the end of us. I'm pretty sure it would just be the end of us. So that is something that we need to really, really, really pay attention to. Is safety and making sure that a prison doesn't get too big too quickly. We need our staff to be safe above all else, because that's our failure condition. We also need them to be comfortable and all that stuff, but that's our failure condition for sure. Let's get a laundry here, if I can even make the room. I'm not sure I can yet because I haven't unlocked prison labor. I don't think it'll actually let me make the room. No, it won't. If I type L here, I get laundries here. I need prison labor first. Where's prison labor? Come on. Come on, maintenance. We need you. I need intelligence too, but this I need. Extra grant might be a helpful thing. Maybe we should go after that. I think we should after this, after the bank loan. There we go. And I think health is the next thing we should focus on too. So after maintenance, let's get... Ooh, you're already working on prison policy though, aren't you? Yeah, you're already working on prison policy. Well, yeah, you'll go on health. You'll go here, then policy, and then health. I think that's probably smart. Security, you're going to work on armory, I think. It's 2,000, but we need the body armor, so I think it's going to be worth it. The quicker we get these guards safe, the quicker we get everybody safe, the better. So let's close intake. We're going to stay with 14 prisoners for a little bit. And it's going to be slower, guys. No joke, completely transparent with you. The growth of this prison is going to be slower than the last one. We have to have it be, because otherwise we're going to lose. There is a failure condition in here that I cannot recover from, and that is a mass staff strike when I have very dangerous prisoners in the prison. I won't be able to recover from that. It's just too dangerous. So we're going to have to make sure that everyone is good and ready to go. Deployment, let's make sure there's always at least 2 guards in each of these. No, just during this time, though. I don't really think it's necessary to do it. You know, let's just make sure there's 1 each for now. I don't have a whole lot of guards. 5 out of 8. 5 staff are happy with their job. Good. So you see it right there in the hover? It says staff morale. That's where the debuff happens, I think, is staff morale, not safety. The morale, we need to keep that up. There's ways to raise it. That's by giving them longer breaks, by giving them more money, etc. 1 staff have serious complaints. Well, who would it be that has serious complaints? I don't know. Slow down the time a little bit here. Let's give a quick hover on these guys. See if we can find the one that's pissed off. This one. This one's pissed off. He's on break, but it's taking him forever to get to where he needs to go. He doesn't have enough time, right? Even though he's over here, he doesn't have enough time to get here because of his exhaustion. He's moving so slowly. And his break will be over before he can satisfy all of his needs. So this one guard really needs to get in here and really needs to get himself sorted, right? So bowels is getting taken care of now. That's great. His recreation's good. He's on break. He's going to get some food. Fantastic. Recreation's going up, going down. Awesome. So is he good now? I think so, right? His needs are set. His needs are fine. So they're getting pissed off before they go on break. I need to make the breaks a bit more frequent, I think. That might be a thing we need to do. But this whole series, guys, is going to be a serious case study for me. It's not a case study. It's probably the wrong term. It's going to be a serious look into whether or not I can actually succeed at the hardest difficulties of this game, because that is exactly what we're playing at right now. Let's make sure there's always a guard in the holding cell. At least 2. I want 2 guards in here at all times because there's actually 14 prisoners in here now. And, yeah. One is unable to be assigned to a cell. Why? Needs solitary confinement. So, we don't have a solitary cell. That's something I need to work on right now, isn't it? So, how about we get... where would solitary even go? We could put it back here. I could also put it over here. Maybe we just extend this building like this. Yeah, I think so. Let's extend this building. We're going to put a random door in there for now just to kind of make the thing happy. This person's going to have really bad needs. Yeah, this person's going to be very, very upset. What do we get here? Character, there's no reputation that we know of. Sophia Slater, sentenced to 12 years for multiple crimes, including false imprisonment and perjury. Did you keep someone else hostage? Is that what that is? False imprisonment? Why is it so dark in here? Are there no lights? There are no lights in here. Why are there no lights? Why are there no lights? Turn the lights on in here. There's no lights in here either. Wait a minute, is my... Oh, auto light's off. I need to turn the auto light on. Whoops. All right, cool. Well, at least we can place the lights as we want them now. But yeah, there's no light in here. We need to turn the lights on. What is going on with that, huh? I think we'll just go like this in a square like that. And then we want lights in throughout here too. We need lights in here. Wow. Okay. So I didn't put any lights in any of the buildings. That's a thing. Totally didn't do that. Gonna have to fix it now. I think 2 lights will probably be enough for this room. Reception needs lots of lights. The kitchen has no lighting. I was kind of wondering why things were so dark, and now I know. Like, it was almost like, man, I wonder if I have a mod conflict and there's just like, it's just not light enough now, or I don't know. But yeah, there's clearly a problem, and we're going to address it now. So we'll do a light there and a light there, and then we'll put another light maybe over here and over here. This cell is going to need a light. We'll put it right in the middle. That should be good. Let's put a couple of lights outside too. Maybe one, say here, and one over here. We'll put one each of these areas too, right in the middle of the room. And then, yeah, this place needs lights. So let's get all the lights installed for sure. I want a solitary door to go here. And then we need brick wall like this, and like this. And let's remove, dismantle the door. And we'll put in a brick wall here instead. So let's prioritize this. Get them working on this. You may have also noticed, I guess, for the mods, that we have a slightly different looking interface on some of these rooms here. The rooms look a little bit different. Not every menu looks different, but some of them do. And this whole bottom bar down here looks different too. You may have noticed that. Really, it's only the rooms. I don't think there's a whole lot different anywhere else. But this is another mod called Modern UI. I think it's trying to mimic what Prison Architect looks like on console. I think that's what that's for. Oh man, so we got lights going on in here now. That's good. Do I need... No, I got hot water running through there. Good, because I was going to put sinks along this row. Did we get the trash bins? There's one there. I think that's it, though. Do we need another one? We got one there. That's good. Probably should have ones in the canteen as well. So how about we grab a couple of bins. And I'll put one here and here. We're going to need metal detectors bad through here. So let's get metal detectors put in now, because we need that badly. How's our power? If we're going to be powering that stuff, we're going to want an extra capacitor as well. So we'll put that in. And we're also going to want... is there a radiator installed in here? Yes, there is. Good. How about in this room? Yes, there is. Good. We're going to want... You know, only workmen will be in the storage area. And workmen are the one type of are the one type of staff that do not need the staff needs. Everyone else does. So cooks, for example, are going to want a warmer place. This is when it's cold. Reception is a good place for one there. Yep. This has a radiator. Good. The special staff, the warden, the chief, these guys, they don't have staff needs either. So there's no point. There's no real need. They need lights though. They do need lights. How did I miss the lights? So what the hell am I doing? Office desk, chair, filing cabinet. Put it on this side. There we go. Let's make sure this is all hooked up to power. It is. Excellent. We have metal detectors here now. Now, it's nighttime. I think we do a shakedown. And see if we find anything on these prisoners. Now that we have guards in here at all times, we won't have to worry about them digging. Oh, we're finding contraband. See? Are we getting money for that? I can't tell. I like how the prisoners sound different. They actually sound like women. Which, I mean, I don't know why I expected any different, but it's just the first time I've ever played women in Prison Architect, so. Yeah, this is what it is. Okay, let's get prison labor. We're required to have a foreman, so we're going to hire that staff now, too. We want a foreman here. We want to make this an office. Now, I'm going to stop this really quick. We're going to go... not going to stop it, right? Going 1x speed. Let's go this way. And I want to make this an office. See where this guy goes. Is that the foreman, or is it the... It needs an office chair. Let's get that done, workman. Wait. It has an office chair. It's right there. Oh, an office chair. Right, not the regular chair. That's right, because I, modded the whole place. That's right. Let's get that done. And then we want to put in the office chair instead. Yeah, duh. I want the psychologist to be over here. And I want the foreman to be here. So I'm going to make... Can I not tell him to do that? Okay, so the foreman left. So how do I get this to happen? How do I make this? Does the foreman have... Excuse me. Does the foreman have rights over the offices? Yes, okay, like that. Good. So that's the foreman's office, and now this will be the psychologist's office. Yes, good. Now that we have a foreman, we can research prison labor. We already started. Fantastic. Make sure it's running. Yep, it is. Good. We have this. We have the armory. Good. Let's grab body armor immediately. We have health now. That's good. Prison policy is almost ending. And, I think maybe micromanagement is the next thing. I want you to immediately go to cleaning once you do prison labor. So we're gonna commit the funds to that right now too. No need for surveillance yet, but we need the place to be clean because these guys, environment. See the environment need? These guys have an environment need as well. So we need to cater to their environment. That means clean areas, right? We need everything to be clean. Pretty difficult. It's gonna be hard. I'm looking forward to it. Just saying. All right, let's get this set up because we're gonna have prison labor done. And we're gonna wanna make sure that this is ready when we get it. So we're gonna want, I can't build anything because I have to wait until that's, all right, never mind. Okay. Should we get more tables and desks and stuff? I feel like maybe another set is appropriate here. Just another set here really quick. Like this. And then over in this section right here, I think instead of tables, I'm going to block off a section. Let's go like this, I think. No, one more. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Yep, that's what I want, yes. And then we'll cut a hole in it right here, I think. Or maybe right... It doesn't matter. This is going to be a bathroom. We're going to put... You know what? I don't think I need to block that off even. I think if I just do this, it's probably better. Yeah, I think that will probably be okay. We're going to put a couple of bathrooms in here. so that if they have to poo or something while they're, you know, eating in this room here. 1, 2, 3. We'll put a 4th in. Can I afford that? No, because the bench would have to be here. Bench. Let's put this in really quick. Bench, table. And then it would be table, bench. Like that. So it would have to be a wall here, which I don't have the capacity for that. So this is just going to be a space. And then let's hook this up to water, which is really conveniently close by design. Everything's good here. Let's make sure that I want to get power going on over here too. Okay, so we have this. Oh god, that prisoner that needs solitary. They still don't have it yet. Oh no. You can get distracted pretty quick in this game. It's not hard. You get distracted really fast. I want to disable. I want to dismantle the lights, and then I want to replace the lights inside the room, like this. Go get that, workman. Oh man, where's that prisoner? She's still here. Oh, her needs are all the way. I wish I could forgive her, you know? Like, I wish I could just, like, say I don't want it. But the way the game works is I can't do that yet. I'm not able to do that yet. And it's just, ugh. I'm not able to. All right. I think we need another intake because I need the money. Can we do grants? Yeah, we're only doing 1. And this is raising the capacity to 15. Right now, I think we can do that by just turning this into a dorm. Can't we? If I just turn this into a dormitory, it needs all of these things, which are fine. Yeah, so if I just turn this into a dorm really quick. Boom, done. Now I can turn it back into a holding cell. There we go. It's back into a holding cell now, but that satisfies the grant really quick, so we got the money for that. Let's grab... I think prison maintenance is a new one we're going to get pretty quickly here. Inmate health and well-being, security, procedure certification. We need guards. We have the security chief, 3 guards. We have all this stuff. Pretty close anyway. And then cell block B we can get, or visitation rights. I need common room for this, which is something I need to work on. But we don't get it. We get a better advance for this. And a medical ward is something we should probably start thinking about getting. Let's do the visitation rights for now, and we'll satisfy those requirements first. So this pipe used to run. Where's the? Ooh, that's pretty long. It's pretty long range, but I think we're gonna have to hope that it reaches. Yeah, so once these are all set up, then they'll be able to use the bathroom in the canteen if they need to, which is good. I think I do. I think I need another intake. So how about we grab 8 more? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you see, I'm already running out of capacity for people to sleep. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I have 14. So I can afford to take in 6 more. It's a pretty bad thing. Okay, she's finally in solitary. Not like she's not punished enough already. Oh my god. Let's run this electrical line. We'll just run it to here, I guess. Yeah. This is locked open. This can be locked open too, I think. Just for now. All this stuff can be locked open for now. We don't need this to be secure yet or anything, so. Nice to have solitary right next to the nursery, right? That's a thing. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. Like I said, I want to head to some shorter episodes because I think people appreciate the shorter ones a little bit more. I know there's always going to be that crowd that wants longer ones, but mostly the reason why I got longer ones before was because I wanted to make sure that I really had a good amount of content, right? I just wanted to make sure that I was adequately providing good content. Let's go this way. That way I can get one in this office too. And I wanted it to be worth your time, right? Like I want to get a fair amount done per video, but there's also a pretty good number of people who have made comments in the past, not just like regular viewers and YouTube comments, but also patrons who are just like, your videos are a little long. And yeah, I kind of agree with you. So I want to work on that. And the only way to work on it is to just go ahead and do it and to get it done. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make shorter videos, if you can believe me, which is what we're doing right now. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thanks for watching. You guys can clearly have I think you guys have a better understanding of the challenges that we're going to be facing regarding staff needs. It's going to be a big challenge. And we have almost prison labor, so we can start getting prisoners doing laundry soon, which will be nice. And yeah, we're gonna we have a yard that's fairly comfortable, and there's phones for them to talk in. We need a security office. We need our body armor. We need all that stuff. Let's close the intake now. We have enough. We'll see who comes in on this intake. Let's just speed up the time really quick. I want to end the episode just seeing who comes in on this. We should be filled to our actual bed capacity now. And that's 5, and that's 6. And I don't see any babies. Very interesting. Still no babies. Okay. I can dig it. And we have solitary now, so we won't have this situation happening again. I think that's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Give me a like on this video if you like it. Comment down below. And I'll see you next time.